ouch! Have you ever cut your guinea pig's toe and it's bleeding and it won't stop? Well, you need to watch this video now because I'm going to show you how never ever to hurt them. Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Cavy Central Guinea Pig Rescue. So, in order to cut nails safely and on your own, using this method, it is a fail-safe method to keep you happy and calm and also your guinea pig. There are 4 steps necessary to do this. And let's start with the first one, which is choosing some nail clippers that you're going to use. Now, nail clippers come in lots of different sizes, even scissors and even human nail clippers can be used. You'll see that in lots of different videos online. People have their preferences. Really, it doesn't make a matter. It's not a problem as to which one you use. Just be comfortable with your choice. What you will notice is that some clippers like these are very large, where I prefer small clippers like this, particularly for front nails that might be curly. So these can actually clip and be manipulated very easily to get those nails where clippers like this can actually hurt piggy digits because you simply don't have the room to get that clipper near them. So choosing the appropriate tool before you begin is step number 1, and I'm going to pop those there. Step number 2 in this process is that you need to create a safe area that you can cut their nails. Now you see us as professionals holding guinea pigs and clipping their nails. We're very comfortable with that. But you may have a jumpy guinea pig or a very skitty guinea pig, or you may not be confident yourself. So this is where step number 2 is important. You need a thick cloth, a towel, anything that you can roll, like I'm doing, to make the shape of a V. And this V, if I turn it around so that you can see it, is how your guinea pig can be safely supported while they're positioned with their head here and their body, because their spine is supported. The little side areas ensures that they're not going to thrash or move sideways, which can cause them to panic or then jump or get hurt or injured. The main thing here is their safety above everything else. So this is step number 2, to create a nice V pattern shape in which you can place your guinea pig. Step number 3, I'll just move this aside for a moment. Step number 3 is that you choose something for your guinea pig to be wrapped safely in. And I recommend pillowcases. They're nice and thin, which is great. The thicker the material, the more likely your guinea pig will wiggle free. So a nice thin piece of cloth works well. You could even have this adjusted so it's much smaller, but I'll stay with the standard pillowcase here in this instance. And that's how I'm going to piggy wrap my guinea pig before placing on my V shape. Step number 4 is also extremely important, and it is quiet, because noise with guinea pigs that are nervous makes them more nervous. So you need to create a quiet environment where you don't have loud noises in the background occurring that can cause issues or jumps or make your guinea pig panic. So those 4 steps you need to get ready are the appropriate tool, a V-shaped cloth, a thin piece of toweling, and a nice quiet environment to work. So with that, we're going to get a little piggy that came to us yesterday. She has just come back to rescue. She was adopted from us over 5 years ago. And circumstances have changed now. We're in the middle of COVID lockdown, but the family don't want her to be on her own, and they also don't want to continue having guinea pigs. So she has returned to us. So we're going to have a look at her. Of course, it's been some time since she's been here. And we're going to do her nails because I've noticed they're a little bit long. There we go. What a gorgeous girl. Isn't she cute? So we're going to do her nails and we'll take a look at her ears later, but let's do her nails to begin with. And let me show you what they're like up front. You can see they're a little bit overgrown, so we need to take care of them. And rather having her panic, I could clip them like this now because she seems really quite calm. But for those of you that I'm trying to help when you're panicked about your guinea pig and you don't want to actually hurt them, this is the technique you need to look at. So using your thin cloth, place it down with the piggy's head near the front. And what you're going to do, you need to make sure she's calm, because if she's standing up high on her legs, then you won't be able to wrap her properly. So we're literally going to wrap around her like this. And then using, see the technique underneath, lifting her up, we're going to get our V shape and position it down. Piggy supporting her spine, I'm literally going to lay her carefully back in the little V wedge. So we can now see her cute little face. And in a moment, I'm going to be quiet. I'll rotate things around so I can do this where you can see, and we'll quickly do her nails. So here she is, super cute. We've rotated her round. Now, once we've got her in her position, it's important that only one of her legs or paws is exposed at any one time. If she has more than one, then she can wiggle free. So with that one paw we have out, here it is. We can see it clearly, and I can move slowly and carefully to cut the nails. Step number 5 is really important, that you don't cut a nail immediately. With step number 5, you need to squeeze on the nail. You can see how easily these little clippers get in there. I'm squeezing on the nail with these clippers, and then you can cut when you're ready and she doesn't jump back from the squeezing. So looking at this second nail, about this area here, I'm squeezing on that nail, making far too much noise for her, but squeezing on the nail, she's not reacting, so I can cut. And I can do that knowing that I'm not going to cut any bloodline or damage her nail in any way. This little one is not too bad, which is great. That one's fine. Now, at this stage, we place that paw back inside and we look at her other paw. Here it is. Hello, sweetie pie. Let's take a look at this one. So, similarly, squeezing, squeezing, no movement. Squeezing, squeezing. Let's do it this way. Hopefully I'm not blocking the camera. We'll do it from this angle. Squeezing, there we go, squeezing, clipping, and they're fine. Now, with the bottom feet, we make sure the top ones are tucked back in. It's really important because at any one time, you need to make sure only one paw is free. And here is the little foot that we're going to work with. So you keep your left hand on the guinea pig. You can see how calm she is. This is a guinea pig I haven't seen in 5.5 years. And what I'm going to do, look at these long, long nails that she's got. But what I'm going to do is work out approximately where it should be, which is here at the bend. And again, squeeze. I'm squeezing with these cutters. She's not moving. So now I can cut. Squeeze, then cut. If she was to jump the minute I squeeze, do not cut. And that's how you preserve nails from ever being hurt. So squeeze first and cut. Another little tip, you can see her little feet are, her little paws or toe digits are on an angle. And if you pull them around incorrectly using these tools, it can hurt. It's a bit like twisting your own fingers and digits. It would be painful. So be careful that while you are squeezing, that you keep them in the same angle they're used to. So to do the other little paw very easily, we tuck that one away and we take out the last little paw. Look at this one. She's had a bit of foot injury or something happening here. She's got a bit of redness, which will add some cream to it. It looks like she may have broken a toe at some point. I know. Has this happened to you? My word. Squeezing, no movement, cutting. Lining it up, squeezing, no movement, cutting. This is so important. If you've got black nails on a guinea pig, squeezing, squeezing, no movement, cutting. You will never injure your guinea pig if you use this technique. And now, of course, to lift her up carefully like this, we can take her out of the wrapping and reward her with some nice treats. It's that easy.